I'll play something mellow.
By the way, happy birthday, Rob.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Mazel Tov, man. I think he's 53 again.
53. Oh, my word.
Okay, buddies, you guys are live on Facebook.
All
Y'all,
right.
check it out.
Thanks, Barb.
Okay.
Thank you,
I'll stop
Barbie.
doing weird stuff.
Whenever you decide to host, who's going to host, I'll make
I nominate Bill Martin.
Okay, I'll do it.
All right.
Ladies and
I'll
gentlemen.
do it if you need me, though. You know that.
Yeah, I have some wingmen behind me.
Absolutely.
I have Ace Pounder and Harry Hewlett and Keith Dodson and Barbie if she wants to come in a little bit too, but she's still feeling under the weather and Harry's not going to be playing, and I was debating whether I was going to play, so we're going to have a very strong show tonight. And it is my proud pleasure to welcome every one of you to our show presented by the Dallas Songwriters Association of Dallas, Texas. We run every Wednesday from 7 o'clock until 9 o'clock Dallas time. And since I have been elected the this week's host, that means I get the privilege of doing the first song. It will be me, it will be Harry, it will be Ace, it will be Keith, and it will be Jenny. And Barbie can guess anytime she feels up to it if she feels experimental. In the meantime, however, I will go ahead and do my my best that I can possibly do. And here it comes. I hear some background TV. All right.
Hey, Bill.
Yes.
I'm not going to play.
And oh, that's right. Harry's not going to play, but he might be
nursing my wrist.
That's right. That's right. So Harry may be telling jokes or visiting with us or giving us some great stories or something. But it looks to me like we're going to have a very slim group of players tonight. However, you never know who might join us as the evening progresses.
Thank you, Bill.
Yeah, I agree, man. I thought that was nice. Yeah.
Thank you.
Keith and I are slim kind of guys, you
It's
know?
slim, but there's a lot of depth.
Yeah, slim
That's
pickings.
what it is, depth. I like
Slim
that.
but deep, yeah.
Yep, we have some very svet performers tonight that are, you might even go so far as to say buff, well-trained, well-conditioned, and well-suited for the job.
My opinion is, why settle for a six-pack when you can have a keg?
That's the ticket.
That's right.
From a non-drinker, no less. So we know how influential beer is. Oh, gosh darn it. Well, anyway, I have about 4 minutes after 7, so now it's as good a time as any to start. La da da da, la da da da, la da ba ba ba. La da da da, la da da da, ba da ba ba ba. Since you've been gone, I've been missing you. So, oh, I forgot to do something. Here is what I'm going to do. Since I've already done the introduction, I'm going to go straight in. Spotlight for everyone, shot video. Where am I? Add profile picture? Huh. Keith
You
just
look good
froze
on
up.
this end.
I do? That's
Yeah.
great. That's good to hear. Well, spotlight for everyone. All I can say, oh, look.
There you go.
Somebody succeeded. Okay, it's my turn to play the first song. Wow, what's going on here? Huh. Oh, uh-oh. I have done something really, really, really weird. I have done something really, really weird.
You look good here, Bill.
Okay, because
You're
I
fine,
actually
buddy.
wound up in my Dropbox file.
Well, that's all right. Just keep a straight face and keep on picking.
That's right. At least I don't have to look at myself while I'm playing. Since you've been gone, I've been missing you so. I can't go on, nowhere to go. I can't be strong, can't be alone. I've been loving you so long, and now I'm on my own. Ba 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 da. Why don't you come back home? stop soon. I can't be strong, can't even answer my phone. I've been loving you so long, and now I'm on my own. Bop, 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 bida. Why don't you come back home? Been loving you so long, can't bear to be alone. Bop, 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 bida. I've been losing my mind. You're simply the best one a man could ever find. I lost my way, and they say my reasoning too. And my wordplay, oh, I can't say. You know it's true. No, I can't stay, but I can't go. My skies are gray, can't face my day. I need you so. Bop, 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 bida. Why don't you come back home? Been loving you so long, can't bear to be alone. Bop, 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 bida. I've been losing my mind. You're simply the best one a man could ever find. Bop, 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 bida. Why don't you come back home? Bop, 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 bida. I've been missing you so. Bop, 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 bida. I've been losing my mind. You're simply the best one a man could ever find. You're simply the best one a man could ever find. You're simply the best one a man could ever find. Thank you, that's very kind. Thank you, America. Now, thank you. Somebody's going to have to work the thing
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Thanks.
I'll
I'm
work
going to
for
go
you.
out and I'll be right back.
Who's next?
Me. The Acenator.
That sounded like Ace. Okay.
Yeah. At least according to what he said. And then me and then Keith. I try to remember who's coming before me or after me. And otherwise, I don't remember very much.
No one comes before you.
Well, thank you, sir. That was mighty nice of you to say. Well, what I'm going to do this, I'm in my, since I'm in my bluegrass guitar mode, I'm going to do this one that I wrote. Speaking of narcissistic indulgence, I wrote this about us. Well, welcome to our party. We hope to make you smile. At least forget your problems for a while. You don't need to leave your laptop or even leave the room for the pretty darn good Opry on Zoom. With a pretty darn good Opry on Zoom. We'll play for you like we're sitting in your room. So sip a beverage of your choice and listen to the voice of the pretty darn good Opry on Zoom. Well, what a cast of characters we have for you online. Pretty soon we'll have you feeling fine. With wit and Texas wisdom, we'll banish doom and gloom at the pretty darn good Opry on Zoom. We're the pretty darn good Opry on Zoom. We'll play for you like we're sitting in your room. So sip a beverage of your choice and listen to the voice of the pretty darn good Opry on Zoom. pretty darn good opry on Zoom. We'll play for you like we're sitting in your room. So sip your beverage of your choice and listen to the voice of the pretty darn good opry on Zoom. There. That's us, doggone it.
All right.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I
need
did
to
too. I like the
record
way your
that one.
guitar sounds too.
Thank you, thank you.
You need to record that one.
All right, I'll see if I'll look through and see if I put it down.
Oh wow, somebody's on the ball. Thank you, Harry. This is Keith Dodson. Please welcome
right.
Mr. Keith Dodson.
Well, this is the first song I ever played at a DSA event. It was down at Dunn Brothers Coffee House, my first open mic. But in response to my critique from a few months back, suggesting I change the chord structure, I finally figured out where I wanted to go with that. So this will be the debut of the new and improved Rattlesnake Rita. And I'll let y'all be the judge on whether it's improved. And let me make sure I got my words in front of me. Got a new chord structure. I don't want to mess up on the words. Rattlesnake Rita was a cattleman's daughter. She danced with a rattler that she found near Sweetwater, strutting the stages of the great Lone Star State. But dancing with a diamondback is a dancing with fate. Now dance, Rita, dance. You know it seems such a strange circumstance. Oh, you look so demure with your reptile de jour, but you're taking a terrible chance. Yes, you're taking a terrible chance. Dimebox Danny fell in love with sweet Rita. He saw her on the stage, well, he just had to meet her. Stood at the stage door that very same night. When Rita saw Danny, it was love at first sight. Now sway, Rita, sway. Oh yes, it looks like true love's come your way. But a serpent gets jealous when you're out with other fellas. He can come back and bite you someday. Yes, he'll come back and bite you someday. Sky smiled down on the love now rising like a new butterfly. Oh, they strolled down the lane, that viper was quicker, wrapped round Rita's leg just to try and trip her. Rita, she stumbled, she fell on her fanny, and as she went down, that old snake bit poor Danny. Now cry, Rita, cry. Oh dear Lord, don't let poor Danny die. With the toxic old venom, it was already in him. He was bound for the sweet by and by. Yes, he's gone to the sweet by and by. Well, that is the end of this tragic little story. Rita's in mourning and Danny's gone to glory. Of that Ophidian the people did dread. Well, they grabbed that slimy varmint and they cut off his head. Now learn, Rita, learn. All these toxic relationships burn. You know it's all black and white with companions that can bite. Some bridges you just have to burn. Oh, Rattlesnake Rita, some bridges you just have to burn.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Keith Dodson.
So what has changed? Was it that C section that you did?
Well, it's the B part. Rather than going back to the one chord, I'd say something like, now dance, Rita, dance.
Right.
Seems such a strange circumstance. Well, now
Right.
I'm going to the 5 chords. Now dance, Rita, dance. You know it seems such a strange circumstance.
I like that.
And then the bridge, instead of going to the 5 chord, I'm going down to the 6 chord.
Yeah, okay.
and it builds up rather than
Yeah.
peaking and then coming down.
Ma-
I kind of
ma- can I make a suggestion as a fellow writer? When
sure.
you go to that sixth chord, I think you need to take more time. I think you need to extend that. Even consider, a measure or two extending that whole thing to give it more dramatic gravitas, because then it'll
Oh,
send it
okay.
back down. Because I like that. I thought that was what you changed, frankly.
Yeah,
But
that was the major change because Joe told me that I should go to the 5 chord on the chorus, and he says you're really kind of doing it on melodically on a couple of the verses. So I said, okay, yeah, I can do that. But coming up with the bridge, that was the hard part.
I
He
mean,
said don't go to the 5 or the 1 on the bridge. So
oh yeah, well I like what you're doing by when you're going to the bridge. Just I think it needs to be extended and made more clearly
more
dramatic.
dramatic, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Call more
yeah.
attention to it.
Okay.
And honestly, personally, just as your buddy, the 5 and the 1 doesn't make a damn bit of difference to me.
Okay.
They both sound fine to me. So whatever.
Okay.
But who am I? Yeah.
I'm glad to get all the feedback I can. Right, I guess we're for whoever's next now.
Oh,
by
yeah.
the way, I messed up some knobs here. It was the balance between the guitar and the vocal okay?
Sound fine to me.
Okay, great.
Sound good to me.
All right. We have Jenny next, but I would like to introduce ourselves to how do you pronounce your name? J-Fi? I didn't hear you. Are you muted? Huh, still can't hear you. But anyway, I'm sure you'll work that out. We would like to welcome you from the DSA. We would like to welcome you. Thank you for joining us. We have a bunch of songwriters and singers and stuff like that. Now, Jenny does not play an instrument. However, she writes lyrics, and it's Jenny's turn. Here's how we do this. The guy that hosts is weekly changed, and it just happens to be my turn to host. And the host always goes first. And tonight we have me and Ace, who was just talking with Keith, who was just in. And then Jenny's coming. And if you're ready to play, you will be after Jenny. Anyway, hopefully you'll get your sound worked out. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, here's Jenny.
Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, this one has no melody yet. Step up in the stirrup, she'll give you a ride, but I can't promise, Mama, we won't roll through the night. There are winding turns and long paths to roam free. Climb up on this mare and roll through hills with me. I see your smile fading, but it don't bother me much. This time I spent a shiny one on. Come on, darling, hush. Step up on this stirrup, she'll give you a ride, but I can't promise, Mama, we won't roll through the night. Riding's not your thing, but it sure does clear your mind. Fresh open air and your wild hair. Honey, I need you by my side. You know my plate's been full. I know you're feeling numb. Let's gallop into the sunset. This Bronco's built for fun. Step up in the stirrup. She'll give you a ride, but I can't promise, Mama, we won't roll through the night.
Very nice. I would probably repeat the last 2 lines to give it a tag.
Like sonnet form, right?
Thank you. Okay.
Ace wanted to know if that was sonnet form.
What's a sonnet?
I don't know. Ask Ace. It's a Shakespearean technique, if I'm not mistaken. Ace, I'm having a hard time getting you on screen. I'm pressing the 3 dots there, and all I see is chat. There you are. Somebody did it.
There
Good.
I am. Okay, yeah.
Okay, now.
Yeah, no. What I meant was sorry, my magical mouse went kablooey. What I meant by sonnet is often you when you do a sonnet form, which is it comes from Elizabethan writing, and a lot of Shakespeare used a lot of sonnets. In sonnet form, the last 2 lines are differentiated from the rest and sometimes repeated, if not verbatim, whatever. So I thought your suggestion was good, and that would also make it kind of give it almost a sonnet form too. Whatever that's worth to you, I don't know. Just
Thank you. Yes, so I'll do that.
my
I
50
can't promise,
cents,
Mama.
what can I say?
I'll do that twice.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Just keep in mind that Ace is a hippie and he used to live in a commune. But they're still pretty good.
But he's still
yeah.
pretty good, huh?
Now
He's
it's
still a
now
pretty
it's
good songwriter. Yeah.
now it's
Goodness.
run by dogs, of course. You know the current one. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Oh, is it my turn? I
No,
wasn't paying attention.
I guess it's
Yeah,
Bill's
I guess
turn.
it is.
It's
Wow.
Bill's turn. Bill's turn.
Oh yeah, it's Bill's turn. Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unless he
All
doesn't
right.
want to play one.
Ace, are you ready to go? I don't have anything
I'm
up
all,
my sleeves
hey,
at this
I
moment.
was born ready, buddy.
Fantastic.
All right, no,
Okay.
I'm doing my. I'm thinking bluegrass kind of flat picking stuff, and I guess you guys call it Americana. I've always been. We've discussed this before. I'm completely confused by the categories things are wont to be put in. But anyway, this is I wrote this about friends who I reconnected with not long ago, and that's what the song is about. When long ago we parted, I missed the chance to tell you just how much our friendship meant to me. Now so many years along, I'm glad we're back together so we can sing in happy harmony. Let's sit together and tell our story about the wonders that we've seen and done, about the failures and all the glories and all the fortunes we have lost and won. Let's sit together and tell our stories about the wonders that we've seen and done, about the failures and all those glories, about the fortunes we have lost and won. Let's spread the stories of our lives before us like the countless priceless hard-won jewels they are. Let's celebrate our warm embrace of living and the friendships that have made us who we are. Let's sit together and tell our stories about the wonders that we've seen and done, about the failures and all the glories, about the fortunes we have lost and won.
Yes.
Oh, my public loved it, man.
They love you. Yeah.
All right, that was Ace Pounder. Have you guys all seen Keith's note about the literal definition of a sonnet? Go to your chat, and
No,
Keith's got it
no,
spelled out.
cool.
Oh, absolutely, you must see it. I think that's good information for any songwriter or aspiring songwriter.
Copied off of Wikipedia, so it's got to be true.
Oh, okay, cool, groovy. Yeah.
Well, I think we should share it with
Boy,
the audience.
howdy.
It says sonnet, noun, a poem of 14 lines using any of a number of formal rhyme schemes in English, typically having 10 syllables per line. And don't say you never learn anything on this show.
That's right. I was trying to put Harry on the screen while he did that, and all he got from Harry's face was chat as well. So I don't know what's going on here. I can't seem to get the people that I want on the screen. All I'm getting is chat.
I'm thinking you're probably not a host.
Maybe,
be.
but Barbie told me that I was a host, and she's never lied to me before. She may have made a mistake, and I find that highly unlikely as well. So, since I am the host, I can kind of have some artistic license here. J-Fi, can you hear us? Can you speak to us?
Hi, yes, I
Oh,
can
great.
hear
You're
you
coming in now. Yes.
guys. Okay. Took me a minute, but I made it.
Great.
Are we
Nice to have you
pronouncing that
here.
correctly?
Yeah, correct us on your pronunciation.
You're saying it right, J5.
All right. That's great. See,
All
I'm
right.
phonetically astute.
There you
Okay.
go.
I guess what we'll do is we'll go ahead and give it to Keith and Jenny, and then you'll be next if you're ready for that. You ready to do something for us?
Sure. I'm new here, so I'm just learning what's it all about. I don't play an instrument, but I do sing, produce, I write and arrange. I have a second album I'm working on, so yeah.
Fantastic.
Ready.
Well, I hope you get a gist of our, our kind of traditional style here by the time we get around to you. So what we'll do
Okay.
then is Keith and Jenny, and I guess I'll take a turn if I can think of something. And J-Fi, you will be after that.
Okay, do we do it
Okay.
a cappella or should I play music? How do you want it then?
Well, if you've got like background tapes or something like that, you can put it on your stereo and sing over it. I suppose you could do that. I don't have any ideas. I know Jenny does her stuff a cappella. Sometimes she sings, sometimes she speaks. Um,
Okay.
Keith and Harry and I traditionally play our guitars, and Ace traditionally play our guitars or banjo or something like that. But,
Okay.
it really depends on you. Depends on the
Okay, sounds
artist.
great. Sounds great.
Excellent. Okay, Keith, you're on the spotlight.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and mute everybody. And ladies and gentlemen, again, Mr. Keith Dodson.
This is one. Hopefully, Ace wants to do this one with me someday. So this is a song called "Determined." And let me just give the caveat at the beginning here. This is a work of fiction. Any resemblance to any person who may have gone to high school in the 1970s is strictly coincidental. I can't believe it. She the girl of my dreams, or is she a nightmare? She may not be what she seems. Maybe she's lonely. Maybe she's willing. Maybe she's taken. How to approach her? Don't really know the right way. Here comes the panic. I never know what to say. Will she start laughing? Will she start running? Or just ignore me? So is no really so bad? Well, it's the fear that I've always had, but I know it's certainly less than the fear that she might say yes. Then where would I be? Could I take it from there, or would I falter? Man, I don't have a prayer. She'll find me boring, she'll find me awkward, or she'll just ghost me. So is it really so bad? It's the fear that I've always had, but that fear is certainly less than the fear that she might say yes. Well, there she goes now, Guess I missed my shot, it's getting to me. You know it happens a lot, just like the last time. She gave me no time, well, maybe next time. Maybe next time.
I have to tell you that I thought we sounded great that time, by the way.
Okay, great.
You couldn't hear it, but trust me, yeah, I had you
Well,
covered.
we'll get together at Love and War sometime, and we'll do it that way.
Absolute mondo.
All right, here's Jenny. I
Okay,
still got
thank you.
chat.
So Ace said, why don't you try doing Queen to my last time? And I was like, no. And then I thought about it. And the genius was that when I wrote this song initially, it was kind of like about one person. But then the more I wrote it, the more I thought about how this is about narcissists, basically, all narcissists. And so I thought that was a very astute comment. So I worked with it. And here's what I came up with. I'm the turnaround king. Yes, I'm the turnaround king. If I do what you don't like, you're gonna need to see the light. I'm a man who makes the story and I'm making it right. All right. And then I'm the turnaround queen. Yes, I'm the turnaround queen. You can have your say, baby, but you'll have to face the truth. I'm gonna twist around the facts. I've been at it since youth because I'm the turnaround king. Yes, I'm the turnaround king. What was that, mama? Why do you look so sad? I'm doing this all for you. Stop feeling so bad because I'm the turnaround queen. Yes, I'm the turnaround queen. Wait. Oh, I wrote this new part. I don't, it says, oh, I can't remember how it should go. It's supposed to go like the rest of the song, but I can't remember because I haven't sang it. I just wrote it. It goes, you can hear my tone is tanked and I'll come back quick with more. If you don't do what I like, I'll walk you to the door because I'm the turnaround queen. I'm the turnaround queen. So I reworked it. Thank you, Ace. And that's because men and women can all be narcissists.
It makes it into a dialogue. It makes the song into a dialogue, which makes it interesting. It's like, yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the Dallas Songwriters Association is proud to present to you on her Virgin Voyage with us this evening, Jaime, who is visiting us from elsewhere. How did you find out about us?
Um, just doing research, new to the Dallas area, and wanted to meet like-minded writers and arrangers and people that are into music.
Great, I'm glad you found us. Say hello to
Yes.
your friend in the back there.
And
Hi
she
there.
looked up attractive old men.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Almost
got
over the
me.
hill,
You
but not
absolutely. I
quite.
Yes, she was
try to
looking
hide it, but you
attractive
got
old
me.
men.
You got me. So, one second. This is something I just finished working on, the newest song I just finished working on. It's called Stay. Once I get this off of my screen here, I'll be able to play it for you guys. I'm gonna sing along with it. What inspired me is listening to the song Tennessee Whiskey. It has that saying in it, but it doesn't sound anything like it. So do let me know if the music is drowning out my vocals. I hope not. So here we go. Is that background noise too loud? My roommate?
No, you're okay.
I
Fine.
don't think I hear anything, but just
Okay,
in
great.
case, when you have the music turn on, Harry, do you think she should make sure that she has the original Center for Musicians on?
Yeah, it should be on. What are you playing what are you playing it through your computer, or are you just playing
Yeah,
something into your microphone?
my studio.
Well, just play it and let's see what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. We've been down this road before, a journey with no high scores.
We can't hear it. We can't
Yeah,
hear it.
we
We
need
both
the
sang.
original sound for musicians turned on.
You can hear it?
Do you know
We
how to
can't hear the
set
music.
do you know how to set the original sound for musicians in Zoom?
No.
Okay.
If not, she sounds good a cappella. So I say just my
Just do it?
preference would be just do it. Yeah, that's
Okay. Okay. Let's
May,
start
may
it
I
over.
make may I make a
That's a
suggestion?
good idea.
Sure.
Do you not now, but in the future, if you can just play your tracks on your iPhone into your speaker, it's so simple. Do it that
The
way.
microphone.
The
Well, I
microphone.
don't have an iPhone. It's a Droid, so
Well, whatever you got, if you can play it on your phone
mhm,
or whatever, just play it into the microphone on your
on my
computer
phone.
and
Okay.
just sing with it. And that's
Okay.
that's plenty good for what we do, rather than try to get all
Okay.
messed up
I'll
in the
work on that in the
electronics.
future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good
Well, let's try
suggestion.
it again. All right. Here we go. We've been down this road before, a journey with no high scores. We both stand alone. So tell me, is this where life brought us? Baby, we are fading behind the dust. We both stand alone. So I pour myself a drink, then I start to think, you walking away from me, it don't sink. Me walking away from you makes no sense. Listen, baby, can you stay? This Tennessee whiskey isn't mine. Just wanna hold you tight. Can you stay? This Tennessee whiskey isn't mine. Hold you in my arms again and again. Sitting here just looking at you, baby. Are we stronger than the games that we playing? Games we know too well. This is not SGS. This is not his word for us. We've invested too much time. Stuff is built our lives. Futures in your eyes. Baby, let's turn back. Pour ourselves a drink. Take our time to think. You walking away from me, it don't sink. Me walking away from you makes no sense. Listen, baby, can you stay? This Tennessee whiskey is in mine. Just wanna hold you tight. Can you stay? This Tennessee whiskey is in mine. Hold you in my arms again and again. Need you in my arms again and again. Need you in my arms again. And then the hook comes back. What you guys think? And that's pretty much the end.
You have a beautiful voice. I can't
Thank
wait to
you.
hear that with the soundtrack coming
Yeah,
in.
you're
great.
terrific.
Yeah.
The soundtrack didn't come through, but you came through just fine. That sounds great.
Okay. Yeah, the music is it's really mellow. It kind of it puts you in the vibe of like a Adele kind of mellow music in the background. So
Jay,
next time I will work on the technical part so the music can come in.
You can
Jay,
come in a few minutes early. We can set you up on setting up the original sound for musicians.
Oh, I
Because
will.
Jay,
Zoom blocks out background noise for its normal usage for people having meetings. And unfortunately, instrumental music, it determines as background noise. So there's a setting that first you have to enable it, and then you actually have to turn it on, called Original Sound for Musicians, and it will allow that in there. It will also allow your air conditioner and any fans
Ah,
and any
everything.
squeaks, but you get everything.
Jay,
Mhm.
Jay, I gave you my email in the chat,
Oh,
and
okay.
sometime between now and next week, if you will email me, and we'll set up a Zoom session just to work on your sound. It might depend on
Okay.
what kind of if you're using an iPad or iPhone, that sort of thing.
Okay. Absolutely.
Because it's a different operating system. But
And also, a
yeah.
week from tomorrow night, if you know where Love and War in Texas, it's a restaurant in Plano at 75 and Plano Parkway. We have an in-person open mic, and
Okay.
we would love to have you there.
I would love to be there. I wish I could get a babysitter.
Where do you live? Where do you live?
I am
Are you
in
Dallas?
Lancaster.
That's Dallas area, right?
Yeah.
Lancaster. Wow,
Oh,
that's a
yeah.
fur piece from here. That's the
Yeah.
other
Yeah.
end of the.
Anyway,
Yeah.
we would love to work with you on that, but I've worked with a lot of people on that. But if we could just sit down and just spend some time, to get it right.
No, that'd be great.
And there
That'd
may
be
be a
great.
couple of different options, but we'd love because you have a great voice. I bet you're a good songwriter.
I'm still learning.
Yeah, well,
Still plenty to learn. You
we'll
never
work with you.
I
stop
think we
learning.
all are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all I had to say.
Thank you.
Great
Thank
song.
you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. I can't push the little button to put me on the big screen, but I will say Harry is very knowledgeable, and Harry is also extremely helpful, and he can make something very understandable. He can make it simple enough that even I can understand what he's talking about, and he's
No, don't go that far. Some things are possible.
But yeah, he can make the impossible possible, though. At any rate, this next tune, you guys were doing some stuff kind of reminiscent of high school and all that stuff. So this song was kind of, the melody showed up in high school, but I applied the words to a high school reunion several years ago that I was lucky enough to have a one-time opportunity to go to Puerto Vallarta and have a bunch of high school friends be there and enjoy our reunion. At any rate, this song goes out to everybody that went to Bear Creek High School when I went there. I haven't done this in a long time since, although it's really the introduction's too long. Anyway, here goes. Puerto Vallarta reunion. I can't help myself. I think about you all. And I even smile when I think about the weather. I like the way you smile. I like the way I think you are. Let me know if you'd like to get together, because I'd love to get together. Yes, I'd love to get together. Would I ever love to get together if we could? If we only could again. I think about us all. I think about our place together. I see the wonderment and the joyful in your eyes. I like the way you smile. I like the way I think you are. Let me know if you'd like to get together, because I'd love to get together. Yes, I'd love to get together? Would I ever love to get together if we could? If we only could again. La da 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 da. La 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 da 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 da. La da 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 da. Because I'd love to get together. Yes, I'd love to get together. Would I ever love to get together if we could? If we only could again. And Dodson, thank you. And that was me. And now we have Ace. Ladies and gentlemen, Ace Pounder. And somebody else is going to have to. Oh, good. Thank you, Ace.
You should get somebody to play drums on that. You should learn how to play drums so you could play drums on that, because that would sound very cool.
I could double track that with drums.
I almost know how to play drums.
I almost do too. I'm very close.
What is it? Yeah, getting closer to the what do they call it in black holes? The event horizon. You seem to get closer and closer, but never really get there. All right, I am gonna do. I got to thank Rob on his birthday. I'm gonna play a couple songs on the guitar that he did some work on. He did a beautiful job. It's made it into as nice a guitar as I hoped it would be when I looked at it. But anyway, this is well, you've heard me talk about this, so you guys have heard the song. But we live in two unsentimental times. You need sentiment. So this is my little dedication to sentimentality. What's so wrong with being sentimental? What's so wrong with humming soft and sweet? Why not let emotions elemental bubble up and sweep you off your feet? What's so wrong with being sentimental? What's so wrong with leading with your heart? Isn't love the deepest fundamental? The atomic force that won't let us drift apart. I understand the inevitable objection. We all live in such unsentimental times, where crass and coarse brutalities and fashion, and all that counts is the gloating of the bottom line. But what's so wrong with trying to find an almost forgotten state of mind? ba 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 dee ba. Da ba da da ba da 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 da. Da 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 da. What's so wrong with being sentimental? Why not sing the joys of emotional tides? What's so wrong with being sentimental? Nothing's wrong with the love I see in your eyes.
That boy's good.
Thank you to my imaginary audience. Take it away, Mr. D. They found you. You have to unmute yourself.
Oh, okay. It's me. All right. Wasn't keeping track of where we were going. So. Well, she walks into the room. Her presence just fills the air. All the menfolk quit their talking, just turn around and stare. And it's really hard to tell if she's flattered or just enduring. Her belief is that it seems like a curse. She was born so alluring. Now she's alluring when she's dressed to the nines or just mundane. With or without any makeup, she can drive the men insane. But she's really not thrilled, she's so unfulfilled. She feels as if she's wrapped in chains. 'Cause the lady's not superficial, she's also got brains. Well, there's no simulating conversation, just remarks about her looks. Her appearance at the forefront, not the wisdom that she's learned from books. But their focus on her appearance is so utterly obscuring that she really doesn't care that she finds them so alluring. Well, she's alluring when she's dressed to the nines or dressed mundane. With or without any makeup, she can drive the men insane. But she's really not thrilled, she's so unfulfilled. She feels as if she's wrapped in chains. 'Cause the lady's not superficial, she's also got brains. Maybe someday she'll meet someone who looks beyond her visage. He may quote Emerson and Keats and present a more scholarly image. And he'll be eager to know her opinion on things enduring. And it's not so important to him that she's utterly alluring. Now she's alluring when she's dressed to the nines or dressed mundane. With or without any makeup, she can drive the men insane. But she's really not thrilled, she's so unfulfilled. It feels as if she's wrapped in chains. 'Cause the lady's not superficial, she's also got brains. Yeah, the lady's not superficial, she's also got brains. I think my B string was out of tune on there. I hope it sounded all right.
Actually, I noticed, but it wasn't overwhelmingly. It didn't get in the way even.
Okay.
It's
Good,
interesting
thank you.
that you confessed, though. I appreciate that. I'm sure we would never do that on stage, but in a situation like that, we can.
Well, I found it best to be honest, particularly when my audience is fellow musicians.
Yeah.
I am terrified of playing in front of musicians. 'Cause
We're safe here.
Oh boy.
No, nobody here but us chickens.
Yeah.
Jenny, are you ready to go next?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to mute and somebody's going to give you the spotlight. Thank you, Ace or Harry.
I miss Barbie. I'm gonna have to make a Barbie song if she's not in the next meeting. Okay, this one needs music. I don't know where you came from hauling bags right now, but you had a smile and kind words, and it all formed a way somehow. Would you like your French toast with candy or fruit? I've got an ear and some quirks to share, and a cup of kindness brewed. Chocolate chips or cherries, I will bring you life. All that I ask is you are true and keep smiles in my eyes. Jump on into our back seat, we'll give you a ride, bringing you to some kind of fun, seeing you make things bright. Hey there, what are you doing? We've got a porch with a view. Our neighbors with the pool are home, they're good for a joke or two. Chocolate chips or cherries, I will bring you life. All that I ask is you are true and keep smiles in my eyes. Karaoke is on draft tonight. Heard about your family tradition. If old Bo himself were here, whose tunes would he be ripping? We all watched you marry yourself when bugs got the best of you. Flashlights and beers and no snake spears, friends on a river pull you through. Chocolate chips or cherries, I will bring you life. All that I ask is you are true and keep smiles in my eyes.
All right. Indulge me. What were the first two lines of that song?
I don't know where you came from. Thank you for the applause, the generous applause. I don't know where you came from hauling bags right now.
Is this the first time the protagonist is meeting this person? Or
I met a lady in the dumpster. We were both hauling our trash in a campground.
oh, I'm glad I should have just come around. Yeah, tell me the gist of the story. Okay. Wow. That might not be a bad additional verse to just, somehow I don't know. I don't consider myself really a songwriter. I'm a guitar player that writes songs so I can play. At any rate, I liked it, and I was just curious. I didn't know because I thought if maybe that was the first time a girl was meeting a guy and she started telling that stuff, he'd scare her off. She'd scare him off. I mean.
What? What?
Hi, how are you? I'll give you my undivided love if you blah 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 blah. Wait a minute, I haven't even got your name yet. Anyway, I must be impulsive. It must be somebody else's turn. That brings us to
No, thank you. No, thank you for the feedback. I was gonna say hauling trash right now, but I'm like, I don't want to put trash in my song, so that's why I kind of like wasn't sure, But no, thank you. And I love your guitar music last time. It was like mesmerizing.
Oh, thanks. Thanks. That was fun. That was really a fun evening. Maybe if you could use another word for trash and make it a euphemism for something beyond just dumpster trash. Anyway, I'm just riffing off the top of my head here, so.
Thank you. I will definitely think about it. Thank you. But it went, it
I'll put that under
unfolded.
consideration.
No, I mean
Okay.
the whole song is like about a series of days that passed through, all of those things that took place between us after we met at the trash can.
I have heard it said, and I agree, that the more specific you make a song, the more universal it becomes.
Wow. Thank you.
Instead of
I'll look at.
generalizing, get specific. It makes it
Thank
more
you.
personal.
Thank
Anyway,
you.
what do I know? Anyway, it's not my turn. Here we go. Thank you. Whoever put. Okay.
My turn again.
Okay, your turn again.
Okay. Oh, that was a very good one. I like it. Like the wording of it. Let's see. This one's called Sentence Me. It's about being in a relationship. And it's like, of course, after breaking up, you compare the next person to the next person, the person you've been with. Everyone's done it. So I'll sing a little part of it. And unfortunately, after this, I have to probably leave before 9 because my son just woke up. It goes to good times. Okay, it goes. You got the best of me. I lost the best of you, yeah. You did work on me, essence of you, yeah. Stuck with my core, my soul, my heart, you kept for sure. Memories is all I see, and my heart can bleed. Oh, I love to feel your love and your embrace, the passion of a love story, but you took that away. So that's like the first verse of it. What do you guys think? Still work in progress.
I love it. You need to get to be close personal friends with a piano player or a good jazz guitar player.
I have
And
one.
okay,
Yeah, he's my producer.
all right. Well, then, because that is, I was playing with it,
Oh
and
yeah.
and on the guitar, and yeah, it makes sense. It comes out real nicely as a kind of jazz guitar thing.
Okay.
Ace
Okay.
is a pretty decent jazz guitarist himself.
Oh yeah, that's one I've been working on right there, and it's coming to pieces together. So that's a new one that's I've been working on. Thank you.
Bill, I think it's back to you.
Somebody's
Huh?
going to have to do it. I can't anymore. Okay. You got something to live for, guaranteed love and a good life in store. I've got nothing to live for without the love from the girl I adore. Am I lying? Is this true? Can't you tell? Did you notice that the brain on the first half of that song was capable of playing the C major seventh with all the fingers, and the F major seventh with all the fingers, and the second time around it fumbled with it? That's weird.
Did you think about it?
Yeah, I guess I did. I mean, it's so weird. It's just so weird.
Because a lot of those things are you have to let yourself just do what's there because your brain knows what to do.
Are you
Well,
seeing any
it used
improvement?
to. What?
It still
Are you
does.
seeing any improvement?
No, it's stabilized. I thought I was actually seeing some improvement earlier because I hit my B minor.
Yeah,
but,
it certainly.
it's no different than it was when I first discovered it. Really, maybe a a shade different, shade improvement.
You go see a
sound good.
specialist?
Oh, I haven't seen a specialist. Yes, I was recommended one, and I called him, and he's into acupuncture and doing the
Oh.
needles and everything. And I
No.
don't feel comfortable doing that.
Stephen Traum. Is,
I think I'm going to give Stephen a call and just
Yeah,
get
I
him
mean,
to do it.
good
He's
Lord.
obviously he's our guy.
Yeah, he's our guy, and good Lord, he'd take good care of you. I mean,
Yeah. If anybody would know,
Or he'd direct you to the person you need to see.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
He would know what to do. He's a
I
smart
think
fellow.
Stephen deals with the bones mainly.
oh well, this is definitely not a bone thing. So,
But he
Well,
knows,
but maybe
but he
he
knows
could
the
recommend.
hand.
Yeah, he knows
He's a
the
hand
all right.
specialist, so he knows who to talk to.
He shook the hand of the man who shook the hand. What was that joke? I don't know. Abraham Lincoln. I don't know. It goes somewhere to Abraham Lincoln. I'm sure of that.
Hey, Bill,
Yes.
I'm no physician or anything, but I personally think that you're a good enough musician and you are creative enough, no matter what, with your hand and your fingers there, you will figure out a way to make some really good music. You might come up with something really cool because you keep doing it. You already, I can hear stuff that you're doing that you.
No, Django only
Yeah.
used two fingers.
I'm noticing the very same thing. That this may turn out to be, an advantage because I am forcing myself to invent new ways to do this, and I do think that it's going to alter my style in a good way. And thank you because I agree with you completely. I've been
You
thinking
might
that
do a little
myself.
research. I remember seeing some old blues guy. He would tune his strings he'd use alternate tuning, but he played with like a stick, and he banged on it on the strings like a drum.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not sure what got him to doing that, but it was just really cool. Yeah, and you might figure out how to play left-handed. You might turn it.
Try
on.
this at home.
Well, I don't
No,
foresee
really,
that.
you could learn. I bet you could learn in a short time if you put your mind to it.
I suppose Paul McCartney's faux Paul learned how to play left-handed,
Hey,
so it can be done.
Yeah, anyway,
But he may have been
that's all-
left-handed to begin with. I don't know.
But I'm gonna put my faith in you on that. I think you're gonna come up
I'm
with
putting
something,
my
whatever.
faith. Yeah, I mean, I'm the Lord allowed it, and He's going to see it through. All I have to do is wait and see what He's got up His sleeves, and trust Him.
Okie dokie.
Amen.
Well, anyway,
Amen for that.
you're gonna be great. You're gonna come through this.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I'm-
gentlemen.
really-
I have to say goodnight to you guys, and I look
Thanks for
forward to the
joining
next
us.
Thanks for
meeting.
joining us, Jay.
Come back next week.
Yes, please
Oh,
join us
absolutely.
again.
I will. I loved it.
Back.
Guys
Thank
made
you.
my night.
Copy
Everyone
Harry's
did.
email address before you sign off. Make
Yeah,
sure
get
you-
my
Oh, I
email.
already copied it.
And
Okay,
we will
good.
set
I'm
up
gonna send you an email once I get off here, so that way
Okay,
you have my
great.
email.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, it's my proud pleasure to introduce to you Mr. Ace Pounder.
That must be because I'm looking on there and I said, that fellow looks a lot like me. And so I felt appropriately bad for him, and then I realized it was in fact me. So that's my pity was wasted. Anyway, I was going through some of my stuff. I've been doing the what's that called? Broad Jam, all those musical things, and seem like nice folks, and so they've kind of liked most of the people I send stuff to are not crazy about my songs. They're more interested in my musical compositions. But these folks seem to like the songs, so I sent this one to them. Because I hadn't seen this in a long time. I was kind of just looking through stuff that I sort of like. And this, I wrote this a year ago, and unfortunately it's still relevant and will be relevant through history, and that's just the way life is. But this is called Refugee. I used to be a businessman. I used to be a cook. I used to take my lunch break with a sandwich and a book. But now I am nothing, or something I would never hope to be. I am a refugee. Refugee. What a strange name for me. I lived a life as wholesome, as hopeful as can be. Now I'm just a refugee. I do not want your pity. I need your help, my friend, to stand up to barbarity and make this madness end. Let the democracies stand together as people moral and free, and help the refugees. Refugee. What a strange name for me. I lived a life as wholesome, as hopeful as can be. Now I'm just a refugee. Thank you, invisible people.
I muted, but I was playing along with you too.
Cool.
Let's see. That would be Keith next, isn't it? Not me.
I think so.
Ha.
Hey,
Let's
Ace,
see if
this
I
is
can-
another one I'd like to like you to
No, I still got chat. There we go.
play with me sometime.
All right, I will practice on it as we speak.
It's got kind of a western swing, jazzy kind of feel to it.
Cool.
Key of E flat if you're playing at home. Listening to mariachis out Waxy O'Connor's pub. Iced tea, fish and chips with mushy peas for grub. A combination solely found in this Texas hub. Only in San Antonio. In fall of 1990, we first came here as a pair. See the of the mow, the river walk, the hemisphere, walking hand in hand, loving memories we'd share, just for us in San Antone. We've returned many times with our family in tow. It grew on us more through the years, but none of us can live forever, I know, and your loss still brings me to tears. San Antonio's always a good idea, that's what we'd always say. Now I sit here on my own, remembering the day we'd come here together to rejuvenate and play together in San Antone. I'm missing you in San Antone. Deep within my heart, there's a melody. It's a little short. It needs a guitar solo in there somewhere.
Not a problem. I'll take care of it.
All right, super. Appreciate it.
Okay, Jenny, you're next. Thank you. Whoever is manning the visuals is doing a great job tonight.
You asked me to go to the river. You told me about your lake. Well, the right one's delivered, and that's all I really need to say. How many times did I sit on that dock waiting for you? How many times did I walk to the pool not feeling like a jewel? How many times did I push rewind sleeping by myself? How many times did I ask you? Oh, wait. How many times did I push rewind sleeping alone at night? How many times did I ask you to start acting right? When I was a little girl, Dad had a lot of plans, but he rode me around on that lake on his bike, singing to Batman. You asked me to go to the. Oh wait! I just wrote this morning. When I was a little girl, Dad had a lot of plans, but he rode me around that lake on his bike, singing to Batman. Now we're back to the same old tune, following empty plans. Unless you intend to hold my hand, I will find a man who can. You asked me to go to the river, you told me about your lake. Well, the right one's delivered, and that's all I really need to say. Do you know what it's like to run alone, thinking you were waiting for me? Instead, I held my own damn hand and learned to depend on me. Unless you plan to deliver, don't come around and toy with my heart. My soulmate's gone and my man of all time left me in the dark. You asked me to go to the river, you told me about your lake. Well, the right one's delivered, and that's all I really need to say. Do you know what it's like to run alone, thinking you were waiting for me? Do you know what it's like to run alone, thinking you were waiting for me?
Back to run along, thinking you're waiting for me. You kind of hung us on the 5 chord. You kind of left us hanging. Maybe repeating. Of course, I'm always into repeating the last line. You know, you don't have to do that, but that's what's.
But I followed your advice, though. I took the last line. I took the last line and I did it twice. So now what? What else?
Oh well, you sound like you da 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 da, which sounds like this. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Wait a minute. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I'm going.
I see.
Da 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 da. It just sounded like you were hanging on what we call a 5 chord.
Okay. So like bring it down lower.
It just sounded like it was the melodies, Barbie, if you're along, or Harry, it sounded like the melody line was like it wasn't on the chord that the key is in. It just sounded like you would la da 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 da. Maybe you do want to finish it that way. A lot of people do not finish on the chord that the song is in the key of.
No, I think you're
not
right.
uncommon.
Like it. No, I think you're right. Like it needs to be like lower and slower and more profound. Like, do you know what it's like to run alone, thinking you were waiting for me? And then the next one to go even like lower and slower, right? Like more profound.
You're way ahead of me now.
See?
I'm actually probably wasting everybody's time trying to explain. I explain myself the best of way I know how to, but keep it up. Just keep it up.
Okay, well that's his debut tonight. So I'll do it again for y'all over and over, and maybe I'll try to make it more kind of like profound in the end. Like,
oh, it just sounded like it didn't end on the chord that the song was in the key of. That's all I'm saying.
okay,
Well, I'm
sorry.
trying to say, I should say.
I'm not. I don't know.
That would be a single melody note. That could be all changed with one single note. Is all I'm trying to say.
Okay.
I'm not adding any more into it. Anyway, I guess I better start moving along. Oh, that's right. She's gone. So that brings us back to Keith.
You.
Me. Oh, that's right. It's my turn again. Oh, let's see here. Let's see. I haven't done this song in a really long time. Let's see how well the fingers memorize this one. What's the point in telling you if you don't believe it's true? I could never leave you. Bound together, me and you. Supernatural super glue. I could never leave you. I will always love you. I'd like to think you love me too. I will always love and keep you. Driving in the car with you. All alone, it's just we two. I could never leave you. I could never leave. I could never leave. I could never leave you. When the ancient ruins do everything we expect them to, I could never leave you. I could never leave you. sudden burst of silence, followed by a sudden burst of silence. I understand. That's okay. Ace Pounder.
Well, as unaccustomed as I am, let's see. Oh yes. Yeah. This is a very specific reason for this song, which all of you will identify immediately. This is a song about rain, which we sure as heck could use some. And so I wrote a song called Rainy Days in Texas, and I'm hoping by playing it, it will influence the powers that be to say, well, young Pounder is playing this song, they must really need some rain because nobody would listen to him otherwise. So in that spirit, this is called Rainy Days in Texas. Rainy days always tend to melancholy tunes, as if one can't be reflective on a sunny afternoon. But there's something free and easy about a rainy day in Texas. Makes me feel so grateful today. Rainy days in Texas are always welcome. There's nothing like the drops of Texas rain. They fatten and they splash on our faces and our laps as we laugh and slowly gather in the shade. Thanks for the rain. Thanks for the rain. In other places, rain can be unwelcome. A shower can disturb a Sunday walk. But here in Texas, rain is always welcome, except for the times when we get way too much. Thanks for the rain. Thanks for the rain. Rainy days in Texas are reminders that we are not in charge of wind and rain. That is beyond control of humble mortal souls. How can we not appreciate this day? Thanks for the rain. Thanks for the rain.
Ace.
Had a little trouble landing the jump there, but hey, you know.
Ace, you're okay with using the rainy day in Texas? They call that suspension of disbelief
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
movies. They use that all the time.
These
They use that all the
days,
time.
man, yeah, no
like
joke.
jumping the shark, that
Yeah.
sort of thing. Yeah, or jump the shark moment. There you go. Jump the shark moment.
You have to tell
Like
people
that cold front we had a couple
Yeah,
of
the
days
cold-
ago.
Yeah.
the alleged cold front, right? Yeah, yeah. Actually, today was highly pleasant. Both of the days were very nice. It was funny. It was, you know, how temperate, 90 seems. It's like, oh, yeah, sure, 90, fine.
It's just
Well,
it's playing.
Tomorrow's
with us.
forecast for 108.
Yeah, that's.
But
not-
that's only 43 Celsius, so that sounds cool.
Yeah.
Our European friends. may
You
not
are
like that.
you are a glass half full kind of guy, aren't you?
No, I'm a glass is twice as big as it needs to be.
An engineer through and through.
There you go. It's my turn, I guess.
It's your turn. The worm
This
turn.
is a song about a former next door neighbor of mine. We lived in this old house of ours, going on 30 years. The kids are grown and they're on their own, well, they got their own careers. It didn't take long to realize we just don't need a house this size. Now we're saying our goodbyes, yeah. We're downsizing, downsizing, downsizing. We don't need this big old house anymore. Let's get a new one smaller than the old one, with just one single floor, just what we need, nothing more, yeah. We're downsizing, just 3 bedrooms, maybe 4 for when the grandkids stay. A great big yard with lots of room for them to run and jump and play. A media room for movie night, a pool and a spa would be alright. An outdoor kitchen, hey, dynamite. We're downsizing, downsizing, downsizing. We don't need this big old house no more. Let's get a new one smaller than the old one, with just one single floor, just what we need, nothing more, yeah. We're downsizing, with the sauna and the greenhouse and the sewing room and a workshop with tools from Sears. It's grown to 4,010 square feet, with a mortgage that'll last for 50 years. Oh, downsizing, downsizing. We don't need this big old house no more. Let's get a new one smaller than the old one, with just one single floor, just what we need, nothing more, yeah. We're downsizing, just what we need and nothing more, yeah. Is there something wrong with this picture? We're downsizing.
No, the visuals are really clear. It's in good color. The camera angle is really good. Everything's working out good, Keith. Everything's good.
Okay.
Nice camera. Okay, we have Jenny.
I have nothing. Thank you.
Uh-oh.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I see. In that case, it comes back around to me. So I'm going to do 4 columns. I'll do the short version. I knew it wouldn't be in Lubbock, Grand Junction, Colorado Springs. I'd not return to Denver, my people and my things. It wouldn't be in Greeley, Sometimes I'm confused. Should I go back to Hollywood from treasures I abused? It wouldn't be in Greeley, it wouldn't be in Spain, could never be forgotten now. I could never go back again. Should I not go back to college? Should I not have followed Cain? Could never be forgotten now. I can never go back again. Could we not go back to what we were? The beauty and the pain could never be forgotten now. I can never go back again. Could we not go back to what we were? The beauty and the pain could never be forgotten now. I could never go back again. Could never be forgotten now. I could never go back again. I can't afford Fort Collins. I can never live there again. Thank you. That brings us to Ace. You're already there.
Oh, man, yes. I was jetted here without remembering anything about it. Well, that sounds wonderful. Although I still jump whenever you say you followed Cain. I mean, I read the book. It did not end well. Not end well.
No, the first bad guy we're aware of.
Yeah, well, on the other hand, it could be, like in the night they drove old Dixie down, Virgil Cain. So I guess.
Yeah,
That's
but it
just
was
a
a
play
reference
on the
to
original, really. Yeah. Anyway, this is a song I wrote real recently about something that I've always felt passionate about, and that is the 4th of July. Among my favorite days of the calendar year, always from childhood. And this is just a little bit about, I don't go into great depths about it, but, just my feelings about the 4th. Especially waking up on the 4th of July. When the glow slowly rises, and the shadows come nigh, and the stars sing the morning, and the dawn stripes the sky, when the night has retreated, and excitement runs high, there's nothing like the morning on the 4th of July. It's a day dedicated to freedom and the blessing it is to be free. It's a day when being an American is is exactly what we all want to be. I remember it from childhood when we rushed to the park for sausage and funnel cakes until it was dark. Then we'd all sit together and cheer at the sky when the fireworks exploded on the 4th of July. It's a day dedicated to freedom and the blessing it is to be free. It's a day when being an American is exactly what we all want to be. From the seaport in Boston to Willie Nelson's big day, there will be music exploding across the whole USA. No matter those disagreements that from day to day fly, we all sing together on the 4th of July, on the 4th of July, on the 4th of July. Or something to that effect. Thank you, invisible crowd.
All right, that was Ace Pounder, and this is Keith Dodson.
All right. I counted up the morning's take, put the scroll back on the shelf. I was doing good for Rome that day and very good for myself. All throughout the marketplace there was this buzz of jubilee about a stranger in the town that came from Galilee. I asked someone, who is this man and what does he do? He said, taxman, you just go on home. This don't concern you. They say he is a prophet sent to bring us all relief. It's nothing for collaborators, especially a thief. A feeling came on strong in me. I just had to know. I searched until I saw the crowd gathered there in Jericho. Too short to see anything, I climbed up in a tree. And when I finally saw the man, he was staring straight at me. Zacchaeus, he shouted, come on down, I'm dining with you today. Gather your friends and take me to where you live. I'll tell you of my kingdom, I'll tell you of my ways, and how all of your sins I will forgive. Now the crowd began to mutter about the words that they just heard. Hanging around with sinners and tax collectors is absurd. Told him after dinner, half by all I'll give the poor. And to all those I've cheated, I'll return to them times 4. Salvation has come into your house today, he said to me. For you too are a son of Abraham, it's plain to see. The Son of Man came to this world to seek and save the lost. The later on at Calvary, he died to pay the cost. Yeah, later on at Calvary, he died to pay the cost.
Wow, I'm on the spotlight. I guess I'll say it now then, and then I'll hand it over to Jenny. I just happened to fall on something on the TV, stumbled onto it this morning, never heard it before, but a guy said something that I guess I sort of knew, but it was more of an epiphany that I really kind of I guess I didn't know it. Leah was the wife of Jacob. She was the unloved one, but out of Jesus's line, he came through Judah, and Judah came through Leah. Rather than the favored, pretty younger sister, Judah came through Leah.
He did that a lot, where, you know, the person
Jesus came through, Judah came through
like,
Leah, whose forefather.
Esau was the oldest, but Jacob had the blessing. That happened quite a bit.
Yeah, it occurs a bunch. It's interesting.
And
I
Rahab.
don't pretend to understand it, but yeah.
Rahab is in the line of Judah. She was the prostitute in
Right, with
Jericho
the red thing, yeah.
that helped them there.
Very amazing how that works. Okay, Jenny, you want to follow that?
I like rice and beans, a lot of peppers too. The sun gets me dark, girl. How about you? Oh yeah. Hey, hey. I am country born, I am country bred, I am country fed, and I'll be country dead. Oh yeah. Hey, that's what he said. They call me big and tall. I am part of the crew. These eyes are like lakes, and their interest is you. Oh, yeah. That's what he said. You said I am a catch. I guess I could agree. Just an easy man in need of a queen. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on and let's meet. I've got a time and place. Pretend I am younger and you are your age. Oh, yeah. I am country born. I am country bred. I am country fed and I'll be country dead. Oh, yeah. That's what he said. He said.
It's got some good lines in it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, gosh. Would you guys like to close early tonight? Or I don't have anything, but if y'all have something.
I have a request. I have a special request. I want Ace to play that song again. The good old Opry on Zoom. Pretty good.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, that you kind of started off with that, but that'd be going in with too.
Excellent. Yeah, that'd be great. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ace Pounder.
We'll just leave it on the gallery view so they can see how pretty.
Yeah.
Right,
you gotta be smart. We're all on gallery view.
We're all on gallery view. Yeah.
I'll be darned, I don't see it. But anyway, okay. Ace Pounder.
Well, again, embarrassingly self-referential. Here's a pat on the back for all of us. And I will, because I've got a couple minutes to fill, I'll do a semi-inspired instrumental part, or at least semi-inspired. Well, welcome to our party. We hope to make you smile. At least forget your problems for a while. You needn't leave your laptop or even leave the room for the pretty darn good Opry on Zoom. We're the pretty darn good Opry on Zoom. We'll play for you like we're sitting in your room. So sip the beverage of your choice and listen to the voice of the pretty darn good Opry on Zoom. Well, what a cast of characters we have for you online. Pretty soon we'll have you feeling fine. With wit and Texas wisdom, we'll banish doom and gloom at the pretty darn good Opry on Zoom. We're the pretty darn good Opry on Zoom. We'll play for you like we're sitting in your room. So sip the beverage of your choice and listen to the voice of the pretty darn good Opry on Zoom. Take it, Seth. We're the pretty darn good Opry on Zoom. We'll play for you like we're sitting in your room. So sip the beverage of your choice and listen to the voice of the pretty darn good Opry on Zoom. So sip the beverage of your choice and listen to the voice of the pretty darn good Opry on Zoom.
Bill, you may be right. I don't know if that was on gallery view on the Facebook or not.
I don't know. We'll find out.
Ace was on there though.
Yeah.
We need to work up, some good. I think there's some vocal harmony in there. We could get together a trio and
Absolutely,
and do
absolutely.
some bluegrass harmonies there.
Yeah, 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 and then I could play banjo to it, which would be
Hey, that'd be great.
Yeah, well, we could.
I
What we
could play
do,
mandolin.
yeah, isn't that cool?
We could create a just record a version of it with everybody singing on like on Alan's song for the ending. You know the one.
Oh, yeah,
song.
yeah,
And then we
yeah,
have
yeah.
Ace's song for the beginning of the show.
That's a great idea.
Cool.
You might end up like old Gary P. Nunn. You know, he had the song for the
I go home with the armadillo.
Home with the Armadillo.
That's a great song.
Bought him
That's
a
a
ranch and everything. Okay, what do you say, Bill? Is that it?
Well, unless anybody else has anything to say, does anybody have anything you need to get off your chest or anything to say or do or play?
I'm for world peace.
Me too.
Ah,
Hey, it's football season. That's good. That's something we can be happy for.
Those Steelers.
Yeah. Go Cowboys.
I'll take
Go
this.
Chiefs.
I want to publicly thank Barbie for your patience and sticking with us and opening us up and closing us and everything like that. I'm sure there's other things you could have been doing.
Oh, I was
Hopefully you
laying on
were
the
doing-
couch for a while there.
Okay.
She was listening though, I'll bet.
I was.
We can I thank Jenny too for not letting us run her off. You know, she's sticking in there.
Yeah.
we miss you, Barbie.
I miss you guys too. I wish I felt better.
I can't believe it. It's so sad now. It's been 3 weeks.
Uh-huh.
Who shall pass, right? That's to the wisdom.
This Harry's playing tonight too.
Well, I'll be around next week. I got they told me to be super careful with this injection site on this artery, and they've got me on blood thinners. I'm taking 2 different blood thinners. If I spring a leak, I may not get it stopped.
I had cardiac catheterization a year or 2 back, and I started fooling around with the guitar, but I was under, I was supposed to take rest, and so finally I figured, well, maybe I'd better check with the thing, because I was wanting to play Love and War, and I said, would it be all right if I play guitar? And they said, we'll ask the doctor and we'll call you back. They called back and said, under no circumstances are you to play guitar at all until Friday. And of course, Love and War was Thursday, so I had to sit there and just watch everybody else. That was hard to do. Though it was enjoyable to watch everybody else, but I wanted to get up there and play.
Good catch there. People find it very hard to watch me on many occasions, yes.
Most people just avert their eyes when it's me, so,
Well, anyway, I guess it's time to say bye.
All right.
Ah!
Thank you again, everybody. This is the
Thank
DSA.
you.